Hi, this is Brian with DN-DJ, and this is a hybrid MIDI mode instructional video for the DN-S3700 media player. To obtain the hybrid MIDI mode mapping file and other documentation, please go to www.denondj.com and click on the USA link. Scroll down and select Media Players, then the DN-S3700. On the right side of the page under the Support section, you will find a link to the Cerrado mapping file and installation instructions. Click on the link. When your computer prompts you to open or save the file, choose Save As and save the file to your desktop. Locate the zipped folder on your desktop and then right-click on it and choose Extract or Extract All to extract the contents, and then follow the prompts on your computer. A new folder will be created containing the hybrid MIDI mode documents and mapping file. If you're using a Mac, the folder will automatically be extracted, and most times it will be saved to your Downloads folder. Once you locate the folder, please open the document titled DN-S3700-DN-S1200 Hybrid Mode English document. Page 2 gives an overview of the hybrid MIDI function. Denon's new hybrid MIDI mode adds impressive DVS versatility to the DN-S3700 digital media turntable and the DN-S1200 compact media player and controller with today's leading DJ applications. World's first hybrid MIDI mode generates the required control signal from within the DEX DSP, allowing for super accurate tracking and spinning platter performance without using the CD timecode. Other buttons and knobs can control essential features such as file browsing, hotkeys, looping, etc. over USB MIDI. Direct DVS support for Cerrado Scratch Live, Virtual DJ, Mix Vibes Cross, RPM, and others are available. Both the DN-S3700 and DN-S1200 have a number of DVS output control signal choices available, such as 2.0 kHz, 1.2 kHz, 3.0 kHz, and the Scratch Live control tone. The default is the Scratch Live control tone. If you wish to change the control tone to any of the other choices, press and hold the Memo Preset button to enter the preset menu. Turn the parameters knob until you see Hybrid MIDI Select Scratch Live on the display. Then press and release the parameters knob. Then turn the knob until the desired tone is shown in the display. Finally, to save your change, press and release the Memo Preset button. If you plan on using the Scratch Live mapping file that DenonDJ provided in the download, you will have to change the MIDI channels on your players. This mapping file allows for control of various pre-mapped functions over USB MIDI. To change the MIDI channels on your players, press and hold the Memo Preset button to enter into the preset menu. Turn the parameters knob until MIDI channel set is shown in the display. Then press and release the parameters knob. Then turn to change the left DEX setting to MIDI channel 5 and your right DEX setting to MIDI channel 6. Press and release the Memo Preset button to save your new settings. Next, connect each of your media players to your computer via USB. Please note that we recommend using a powered USB hub if your computer does not have enough USB ports available. On the DN-S3700, press and release the MIDI button. You will see MIDI shown in the display. Turn the parameters knob one click to display Hybrid MIDI. Push down on the parameters knob to select. On the DN-S1200, press the source button. Turn the parameters knob until Hybrid MIDI is shown in the display, and then push down on the parameters knob to select. Page 6 shows how to configure your equipment. Basically, you want to take the analog outputs of your media players and connect them to the inputs on the Rain Cerrado hardware. Also be sure that the Rain Cerrado hardware is connected to your computer via USB, just as the media players are. Later in Scratch Live, you'll need to uncheck the Through option and select Relative Mode. Before trying to operate Cerrado, you will need to load the Cerrado mapping file that DN-S3700 provided. This file, titled S3700 Hybrid.xml, can be found in the extracted file folder located on your desktop or in your downloads folder if using a Mac. Please copy this file as we will be pasting it in the Cerrado MIDI folder in a moment. Now we need to locate the MIDI folder. On Windows computers, go to My Documents, My Music, Scratch Live, and then MIDI and paste the file inside. On Mac computers, go to Music, Scratch Live, MIDI, and then paste the file inside. Please note that if you do not see the MIDI folder inside the Scratch Live folder, just create one and make sure it's titled MIDI in all capital letters and paste the mapping file inside. Now we will need to load the mapping file inside Cerrado, so open the program, click on Setup, then click on the MIDI tab. Select the S3700 hybrid file, then click Load. You can exit the setup once complete. Page 8 shows the MIDI mapping file operation for the DN-S3700. Please look through the page so you are familiar with the functionality of the buttons. Page 9 shows the same for the DN-S1200. Page 10 describes the available panel functionality during the Hybrid MIDI mode. Please use this as reference if you plan on creating your own mapping file so you know what buttons are available for mapping. If you plan on using the players with other MIDI software that uses DVS technology, please keep in mind that DN-S has DVS compatible mixers such as the DN-S600, DN-S1600, and DN-S1700. If you have any further questions on the Hybrid MIDI mode operation, please feel free to contact the technical support department. Thank you.